What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Dish Upon a Bar. I'm Scott.
I'm Caitlin.
And today is the day. Today is opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. We are going to head into the park. We got Express. We're going to hit all the houses. We're going to do house reviews. We're going to try some drinks. I think today is just going to be the event, Scare Zone, and then food maybe tomorrow. We're also keeping track of our steps. Because I feel like that's a good thing to tell people, is just how an idea of how much you're walking during this event, because you walk a lot. But if you can see, we are staying on site at Cabana Bay.
I decorated.
It is I helped a little. I helped.
You helped me not fall.
Yeah, I helped. She was precariously perched on some old furniture, and I helped her. But let's give you a quick tour around before we head into the park. But first, hit the B-roll. Alright, before we head into the park, I am at 14,226 steps. Nope, I worked out today, so I was about 10,000 before we hit the garden walk from Cabana Bay. So take that with a grain of salt. We are at 14,241 steps. So we will see what we're at in the outro, because there's a lot of walking.
Oof.
But we're here.
It's happening!
Let's get in right now. We made it into the park. Thinking we made it to Stay and Scream. We are outside of Jason Bourne, ready to scan into the New York Stay and Scream. So we're going to be here in a minute.
It's a line. It's a big old line.
Thank Christ we pulled the trigger on Express. There are a ton of people here.
I'm surprised.
It is assholes to elbows here.
But it is our first ever opening night.
It's the first ever opening night, so we have no frame of reference. But we used to come in October specifically, and this is definitely really crowded compared to those days. So we will see you whenever we get into the New York Stay and Scream.
We should put a timer. What time is it right now? 4:55.
4:55. We'll check in when we get there. It is so hot. Captain's log. It's moving kind of quick. I think they're scanning by minions.
It's been 3 minutes. He's being dramatic.
I can't go on.
It's been 3 minutes. It does go very quick.
Not that bad.
It goes pretty quick.
They're doing it right now. There's a lot of people here, but they're getting moving. We made it in at 5:05. It was really quick. We are headed to Finnegan's to meet up with some friends. We are right here. We found our friends and emerged from Finnegan's. Hold on. They're the friends.
Hi.
Well, it should have been a close shot to me going, what's happening?
I can edit around it, don't worry.
We're also going to give them a little Honk Girls merch.
They know. If they found us, they know who the Honk Girls are.
No, but more people.
We are.
more people.
I think we're in line for Ghostbusters, maybe?
We're in line for something.
Whatever we get out of, we'll let you know what it was.
And how we liked it.
No. See you later. Hi, John. Still confused. Don't know where we're going. We're following the crowd of our friends who know what they're doing. I think we're doing Triplets of Terror first?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Confirmed. Triplets of Terror first.
Confirmed.
All right, this is number 2 on my head list, I think, so we'll let you know what it's like when we come out.
So
First
excited.
house of the season, baby. That was great.
That was really fun.
That was really fun. Can't see anything in there.
We didn't take our own advice.
We didn't take our own advice. We didn't wear sunglasses. We were sunblind. But from what we did get, I got a couple of good scares in there because I couldn't see anything. We give it.
Are we going again? Are we going again though?
Yeah, we'll go again.
I'll give it a 7 for now.
Yep. Sounds about right.
7.
What about you, Brad?
You're amateurs. You have to wear sunglasses during the day.
See, I know. We didn't take our own
We
advice.
even gave that advice in our veterans guide.
Sunglasses until you get in the house, man. They'll like adjust your eyes. Even the last few yards before you get in the house. Just squeeze your eyes.
So we're gonna try it again with the sunglasses on. Sunglasses on. We'll see if we can see anything better than we did last time. Second run through Triple Terror. Way better because I could see.
Yeah.
I put the sunglasses on. I was able to see the entire story. It's very interesting, very creepy,
Fun.
very Texas Chainsaw Massacre-y. I think that bumped from a 7 to an 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8. I was literally just about to say
It
8.
definitely bumped up a whole point from putting on the sunglasses.
We just couldn't see before.
So, if you watch our Veterans Guide to Horror Nights, put your sunglasses on because it does
do help.
Proof positive. It's a whole point higher than it was without sunglasses.
See, we did like an experiment.
Yeah.
We got to see the
Unknowingly. An
difference.
experiment. So, sunglasses, Triple Terror. 8. Listen, Horror Nights opening night is another beast. I don't think I was ready. We met up with another group. We ran into another group of friends. This is chaotic. We went through one house twice. We're online for another beer. The sun's not down yet.
There's a lot going on.
It's a lot different than coming later in the season, but
It's fun.
Opening night is a whole other beast in and of itself, and it is fun. I'm hooked. Put it in my veins. I'm here every single year moving forward. This is so much fun. We got the beer and totally forgot to even film anything of it. You can see it's about halfway done. We actually reviewed it on the Theme Park Foodies channel. We'll link it down below. They are a great YouTube channel, and they are so overly nice to a brandy new YouTube channel like ours. But if you like,
I really drank mine.
yeah, we really drink them. If you like Thanksgiving flavor, but you also would like to get a little bit drunk, like if you like Thanksgiving but don't like the relatives at Thanksgiving and you want to get drunk, come get the whole hog here. This is so good. It's cinnamon,
Nutmeg.
beer, all of the best flavors in fall. Although it doesn't feel like fall, it does taste like fall. So one of our senses has fall in it.
There's a breeze sometimes.
Sometimes. Not now. Oh, and check out the surreal,
Very cool.
sinister blinky cup.
Very cool.
I like it. All right. The shit show continues. I think we're heading to Nightmare Fuel. We had a plan initially, and then things happened. So we're just kind of going with the flow. So Nightmare Fuel next, possibly. Holy hell, we just got out of Nightmare Fuel, and that was
So much fun.
something else.
That was
It
awesome.
was way different than the other ones. I like the circus theme.
I love the circus theme.
Great music, sexy dancers.
It's got it all.
It's got it all. What else? What else can you ask for? A lot of people hate on that show. I love that show.
I loved
think it's
it.
a great addition.
It's so fun.
It's very fun. It's a
The
must.
arena's hot.
Yes, if you're here only for the houses, I'd say stick to the houses. But if you got a couple of nights, definitely go check out that show. It's definitely
It's worth seeing.
it's worth it.
It's a lot of fun.
We are in the back of the park. We're either gonna get some food or hit a house.
Probably a food first.
Should we hit Slaughter Cinema? Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah.
It's our most anticipated house, and we've been here for like 4 hours, and we haven't done much of anything.
We keep running into different friend groups.
Yeah.
So it's a little difficult to like do like what we were like planning on doing.
But we're right here, so when in Rome,
All right, we're going to Slaughter Cinema.
going to Slaughter Cinema. Shit. Yeah, Slaughter Cinema 2 might have exceeded my already high expectations. That
It was so fun.
That is going to be tough to beat.
I love it. I'm going through a million times.
That was so good. They're
So good. Sorry, there's like a lot of fun.
There was mummy strippers. There was whatever. I don't remember what. There's Mardi Gras. There was bounty hunting.
Christmas?
Demon crib Christmas. So good. 10 out of 10.
10.
12 out of 10. That is the epitome of Halloween Horror Nights, right there.
It was so much fun.
I smile ear to ear. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. I want to go.
Good scares, but like
Yeah.
also just fun.
Impressive sets.
Yes.
There was a lot of cool puppetry in there. A lot of like.
Oh yeah, there's some sci-fi stuff in there that was really cool.
Stuff that kind of dropped my jaw. I need to go through again, but it's like a 75-minute wait right now. So maybe
We already
later
used our
tonight.
express for
We
that,
already
so
used our express.
another night.
or maybe later tonight. But right now, I know we said earlier we're not going to review food, but we need food.
I'm so hungry.
We're so hungry, so we're going to hit the. Jeez.
Oh, the lighting's weird.
Whoa.
Sorry, guys.
Whatever. We're gonna hit
There
the.
we go.
We're gonna hit the Slaughter Cinema food booth.
Cary, Ohio,
And
drive-in.
hopefully that carries us through the rest of the night.
Good one. Boo.
There is no shortage of lines here.
Everyone's hungry at this
I
point,
think
though.
the lines for the food are longer than the houses. Good Lord. Right after that long line for food,
Very long.
we got the walking taco first, which was a staple last year.
So good. This is a Ropa Vieja one. This is so good. I'm getting this again. A million times over.
Oh wow, there's a lot of food here.
Yeah, that's why it was $13, I think, or $10. Nope, $13.99.
Oh, all right, that makes sense. There's a lot. There's like a whole bag of Doritos in here.
It's so good. What a comfort food.
This is so good. I would 1,000% get this again, which I'm gonna get it again
Like right now.
tomorrow when we do a food tour. This is a perfect Horror Nights food.
Giving
my
pizza fries a run for its money.
Pizza fries, schmizza fries.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I was joking. Don't say that.
Oh, I'm saying it. Pizza skull was better than pizza fries anyway. Hot
All right, I disagree. That is a very hot take.
take. Right, the next thing we got is the Camp Dog. It's a deep fried hot dog with some pepper relish, Cheetos, cheese sauce, and beans. Typically it's ladies first, but this is, I gotta try this. The bun is a little soggy from the beans.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
They really know their audience,
It's good.
especially if you had a cocktail or two. It's if you ever went camping, this is all the stuff you would have over the course of the night, just in a bun.
What'd you say was in here?
It is a deep fried hot dog, Cheetos, cheese sauce, beans, and like a pepper relish.
I can smell the pepper more. I don't know how to bite this. This is gonna be very unladylike. I'm sorry.
Dive in.
Wait.
It's an amalgamation.
Do I like this? I like this. I'm not a hot dog person. It has like a
It's a subtle kick to it.
subtle. It's the pepper?
Yeah, I think so.
I like that. I'm glad it was worth the wait.
Yeah, it was.
It was a hell of a wait, but it was good.
We've put it off long enough. We've done 2 houses. We've been here for almost 5 hours. It's a bit ridiculous, but we're gonna start machine gunning through these houses now that we have some food in us. I think we're gonna go hit a museum next. Then we're gonna go hit some scare zones. I think Swamp of the Undead, maybe some Demon Queens. Head to the front of the park, do those houses. So yeah, we'll see you where we see you. So the plan was to do this all in one night, but I don't know how realistic that's going to be. These express lines ain't moving.
It's opening night.
It's opening night, so it's totally expected. So this may be a two-parter. So we're gonna hit what we can tonight, come early for Stay and Scream tomorrow, hit what we didn't hit, and then do a food tour. So we'll see what we can get done tonight. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. We still have 4 hours, so we'll probably get a decent amount done, but probably not everything.
We tried.
We tried. We gave it the old college try. Whew. We just got out of Museum Deadly Exhibits. That had out of the 3 we've been through, that had the easiest story to follow. They were shipping a new exhibit called the Rotting Stone, and it like infected all of the exhibits.
Like all the historical artifacts. It was awesome.
It had the cool, the creature design was awesome. I kind of didn't want it to end. It was so interesting. I put that under Slaughter, but above Triplets.
Yes, that's fair.
Like Slaughter, it's going to be hard to beat. But
Slaughter sitting at number 1.
But
heavily.
But Museum is so good.
That
Way
was
better than I thought it was going to be.
Me too. It was kind of like one of mine. Like I don't know how to feel about it because I didn't really know enough about it.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was awesome.
But it is kind of busy back here in the back of the park, so we're gonna head up to the front, see if we can hit some of the IP houses real quick.
Yeah.
I actually lied. On the way up to the front of the park, we are gonna check out Swamp of the Undead. So you will see some B-roll of the scare zones in between here and the front of the park. So enjoy. We hit back-to-back ScareZones there. Hopefully you enjoyed a couple of montages back-to-back. But now I think we're gonna get back to some houses. It's so sweet. The sound is so sweet.
I know.
I love it.
Music to our ears.
We are gonna try Monstros. It's sitting at a 60-minute wait. We have Express though, so.
But it is opening night, so Express is not going to be.
But they've done these. The Express from Museum was a little bad because they've never done a house entrance that way. Monstros they've done. It's by Despicable Me.
We'll see how it is.
We'll see how it is, but I imagine it'll be fine. But yeah, we're gonna keep soldiering forward. It's 10:30. We got what, 3.5 hours left?
So we can get done.
Wish us luck. Holy hell. We just got out of Monstros. That is tied with Slaughter.
That is a top house. That is amazing.
I love these back sound stages because they can do such big set pieces, and there were 2 or 3 gigantic set pieces in there.
Animatronics. It was amazing.
I got a bunch of scares too. That is a top tier.
And I knew that we had like our time was like ever so slightly off, and I want to redo the house because I saw the scares that we would have gotten.
That's the mark of a good house. I instantly want to go back in line and try it again.
That was amazing. That was a really good house.
It's only like a 40-minute wait now. We might go do it again before the end of the night. if we can get all the stuff done. That was so good.
I really, really,
It's
really
that
love
and
that house.
Slaughter or 1A,
I
1B.
think they're tied.
And then Museum and then Triplets.
Yeah.
For now.
I agree.
But I think we have Insidious and Ghostbusters coming up next, so that may change.
About Insidious.
That may change. We heard great things about Insidious, so
We shall see.
let's go into the further teacher. I don't know the words. Oh, hold on. We just got out of the further. Holy hell. That house was relentless. That was so far on the bottom of my list.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot out of it, and I saw Insidious like years ago, and it's fine. It's not bad. It's fine. But I will say this. Whatever an IP is here does not equate what the house will be, because I'm like, for Insidious as a movie, oh my god, as a house.
As a house is good. I wanted to
awesome.
So I wanted to do 1A, 1B, 1C.
No, that's ridiculous.
I know. Between that, Slaughter, and Montrose, but I think Montrose and Slaughter, 1A, 1B. This is number 2.
A sliver.
Like, I did not expect. This was literally on the bottom of my hype list, and it's number 2 underneath Monstrose and Slaughter Cinema being 1A, 1B.
Really good.
And then Triplets. Is that all we did?
Yeah, we still have to do A Quiet Place, which is over here as well.
No, we did Museum.
Oh!
So it's 1A, 1B, Monstrose.
Because Museum was awesome
Yeah, Montrose, Slaughter.
Alright, so we have not gone through a bad house yet.
No, but so it's 1A, 1B, Montrose, Slaughter, then Insidious, then Museum, then Triplets. I think next we're going through Ghostbusters, and then we're gonna probably get some footage of Torture Fair, and then head towards like the major suites area, and finish up the remainder of the houses. If we can, it's 11:25, but if we push it, I think we can get it.
I think we can.
But in the immortal words of the great Ray Parker Jr., busting makes me feel good.
I told him not to say.
I do a bit. It's what I do. This Frozen Empire air conditioning better be set to 42 degrees because 1, you call it Frozen Empire. 2, it is Satan's taint hot back here in these sound stages.
They're always really hot back here.
Air ain't moving. It's like a stubborn husky on a walk. It ain't moving or the goddamn. Check out the fits. We match, by the way. I don't know if anybody.
I do love that. You know you refuse.
You know.
You love that. You know you refuse.
Couple goals. The hits just keep coming. Ghostbusters was great.
It was so much fun.
We got a really good run. There was nobody behind us. We got like Slimer stopped us. Garakis stopped us a couple of times.
Stopped me at the end. Scott went ahead and then it stopped me and I wasn't allowed to leave.
There was a lot of big scares too. The Ecto-1 was in there in motion.
It moves.
It's so good. I mean, it might not be the scariest. It might not be the best house, but it hit me.
It's fun.
It was so fun. It hit me right in the Ghostbusters feels. It's just like a love letter to that movie, and it has some callbacks to the original films, and it's not strictly just Frozen Empire. So good. I enjoyed it better than 2019.
That is a controversial take.
Yes. So 1A, 1B, Monstrose, Slaughter Cinema, Insidious, Ghostbusters, Museum, Triplets for me.
I might move.
Museum above Ghostbusters?
Yeah, but this is a fun house. None of these houses are bad.
None of them are bad.
Like, these are all super fun houses. I don't know if we're just getting good runs or what, but like this is, or they're just on today because it's opening night.
Yeah, we're hyped because it's opening night. I don't know.
We're getting really good runs, and we're having every time we come out, we're just looking at each other like,
that was great.
what do we say? Like, how do we like gauge this? This is amazing.
I don't know. Well, you guys will have to come back for later videos.
Yeah, we have a Quiet Place and
Quiet Place
Goblin.
Suite. We have a Quiet Place Suites, Goblins, and Monsters left.
We're gonna see if we can get it done tonight. If not, we'll do a 2-parter. But I think we can get it done.
I think we do it. All right.
Run.
Now, everybody. Shut up. Shut up. It's a Quiet Place. Shh. All right, we're back in our review spot underneath Rip Ride Rocket. We survived A Quiet Place. Unfortunately, that was the weakest house we've been through so far. There were some big set pieces that were cool that I think we missed, but overall that felt like the weakest house. It reminded me of a lot of Stranger Things last year.
It kind of felt like it depended on the animatronics more than actual scare actors.
The scares were just big animatronics.
They looked really cool. The Death Angel, I think they're called.
Yeah.
They were actually really cool looking. It was all animatronics.
But since they were so big, you could see them coming.
Yeah.
It was the weakest.
It's not that it's a bad house. It's visually kind of cool. It's cool to go through. It's a cool concept to try to you got to be quiet to go through it, and it's kind of cool that way. But I think that it relied a little too heavily on the animatronics.
I wouldn't wait more than 40 minutes for it.
Half an hour.
Yeah, that's even pushing it.
It was okay. It was fine. It wasn't bad. It was just that, again, it's just when it's not the actual human scare actors, it loses a little bit of its scare factor to me.
Bars.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check out Torture Fair now. I got some clips of it earlier in the daytime, so in the montage, if the time of day changes, you know why. So we're gonna go get some footage of it at night, and we have some footage in the day. So you'll see that now. All right. That is a wrap on night one. We did not finish every house we set on finishing. I think we got most of the scare zones. We got 7 houses. Opening night of Horror Nights is a beast in and of itself. We met so many lovely people, but that also derailed the plan of knocking out everything we possibly can. We did the show. We did 7 houses. We did 3 scare zones. We will pick up tomorrow, which will be mere seconds for you, but will be hours for us. So
a whole night's sleep.
So we will see you in Stay and Scream tomorrow. We are gonna manja on some shitty Delicioso pizza from Bayliner Diner and
so good.
Hit the hay so hard. Steps. We started about 10,900. We ended just from door to door 22,047 steps tonight. So prepare your feet, and we will see you tomorrow for the remaining 3 houses and 2 scare zones. Peek behind the curtain. We're also filming a food review tour tomorrow. So it's gonna be
ready to get comfy.
It's gonna be another day. So see you in part 2. Bye. Hey, and we're back. Night 2, following Horror Nights. We're gonna head inside We missed Day and Scream. We were
bad.
dragging our feet a little bit. But we did check out the Dead Coconut Club.
This is my favorite Halloween overlay that they've ever had.
Yes, it is by far, like head and shoulders.
It was technically 2 bars because
Yeah.
the vampire 80s vampire theme is the whole downstairs, and then Blumhouse is upstairs. And there's a lot of like photo ops. It's really cool.
It's like, I like the tiki motif, but 80s horror bar is like, if you took an idea out of what a bar should be out of my brain and then made it a thing, it's a Dead Coconut Club. They have
They
scare
nailed it.
actors and vampires, and they're eating stuff. They're in like roped off VIP sections, drinking blood. It's so good. But we got a few minutes before the park gates open, and then we're gonna check out the final 3 houses, check out the last scare zone or 2, and put a button on opening night 1.5 of Halloween Horror Nights 2024. We will see you inside the park. Let's go. Mel's hat acquired.
Well, can I show it?
No, I got. Oh yeah, you want to show the back? Bam. Another hat for the collection. We are gonna head into Major Suites. I think is gonna be the first one that we missed last night, and I'm excited. I heard good things, so we're gonna head towards San Francisco. But we are in the best zone right now. We're in Torture Fair. If you can't hear it, we'll come back, take a look at this even more later tonight because I love the zone, and I'm gonna live here for the next 2 months. But let's go see a man about some candy.
It's so breezy and beautiful.
It is really nice. Off to San Fran. And we just got out of Major Suites. That was really good.
I really like that house.
We missed a bunch of scares. It did feel really short. So if I remember my rankings correctly, we have a 1A, 1B tie between Insidious and Slaughter.
Yeah.
Or Insidious and, Slaughter and Monstrose, then Insidious. I would say that, and then maybe Ghostbusters, then this, then Museum.
I would put this above Museum, even though Museum's really good, because we missed a lot of the scares, and I can tell that the setups were good. But we gotta look at the last one was real good though.
Yeah.
But I could tell where we were missing it, and that this is a shorter house. I do wish it was a little longer because it's good. We loved the scare zone so much, and this is a really cool like transition into a house. I just wish it was a little bit longer.
One, I wish it was in a sound stage.
Yeah, I think a little bit more could be
this
done.
is easily the best house they've done in the Fast and Furious area.
By far.
The layout is way better than the other couple that were here. But fantastic. I can't wait to go through that again.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit later. We didn't use our express.
We
save it.
We did some standby because it was only 20 minutes. And the house smelled really good too.
Oh, it smelled amazing.
So,
Kind of like caramel, butterscotch.
I want to go do that again. Definitely a must do.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again later. We might change our rankings then.
Yeah, who knows? All right, there's 2 houses in the back of the park here, Goblins and Universal Monsters. I think we're hitting Goblins first. Yes, Goblins Feast. Let's go have some. Are we getting eaten?
We're getting eaten.
We're getting eaten. Let's go get gobbled. All right. So when we last left you, we said we were just going into Goblins, but those back houses are set up differently this year. There's 2 new tents back there, so you walk all the way back, and then you could go into one house. And when you get out of the one house, you could just circle back and go right into the next one before walking all the way back out. So we wound up doing both houses back there. The last 2 houses, Goblins and Monsters Bloodlines, they were both fantastic.
Yeah, I really love both of them. I think I love Bloodlines just a touch more.
Yes.
It was a great house, and it was one of mine, like, oh, they always do monsters. They always do a really good job with the monster houses anyway.
Yeah.
But this one was really good. It had a cool story.
Yeah, the monsters are always like top half of mine, but that is up there. That was very
I was really
very cool.
surprised.
It's funny because like I'm very big into WoW and I'm very big into The Witcher, and they were both WoW-esque and Witcher-esque houses.
It was.
Yeah.
It was literally Scott's 2 like favorite video games in the back.
So
Back houses.
that marks the end of the 10 houses, 5 scare zones. So we will see you back in the hotel, and we will give you our ranking.
This is gonna be hard.
It's going to be hard. We got to think about it.
I'm
We're still-
rotating like 6 of them right now.
We're still in the beginning of night 2, so we got a few more things to do tonight before we head back to the hotel. But once we get there, you'll see us back on the couch for our first weekend ratings for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. See you there. Bye.
Good morning.
And there you have it. That is the end of our day 1 Halloween Horror Nights video, which took place over 2 days that we filmed, and now it's the morning of the 3rd day. Welcome to haunt season in your 30s. We were going to film an outro last night, but we wanted to kind of ruminate on our house rankings.
Yeah, I had to pull out my phone. Hang on.
Yeah, so
I have my list.
so do I. Hold on.
I moved it around a little bit. Do you need help here?
No. Scott, edit this part out. Okay, so Katie, let's start with your house rankings.
So for opening weekend, this could change throughout the season. We'll see by the end, last few days in November. But as of right now, I'm actually going to put Slaughter Cinema as my number 1. I will say I think I'm a little bit biased because of the 2018 house?
Mm-hmm.
2018, make sure I got the right year. Was like my all-time favorite house ever. It felt just like the first one. I had so much fun in that house. They had a few big animatronic set pieces again, which were cool. So Slaughter Cinema, Monstros, genuinely scary. Gave it a second run last night.
Yeah.
Good Lord, that was actually terrifying. Ghostbusters is just, I smile ear to ear each time. It's just fun. So Ghostbusters, Bloodlines, surprising.
Yeah.
I was expecting, okay, awesome house. It's Van Helsing. It's Van Helsing with girls.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Insidious, genuinely scary. Awesome scares, very claustrophobic. Museum, that was really good. Sweets, we loved the zone. The house was a lot of fun. It also smelled really good. It was
Yeah.
kind of like butterscotch and caramel.
Yeah.
It smelled awesome.
Yeah. And there's a guest activated trigger in that house.
We gotta find it.
Yeah.
Goblin Feast was a lot of fun too. It reminded me of like the characters like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Triplets, you were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. And A Quiet Place. And I had said it before, it's not that it's a bad house, it's just we went through it one time, we have to go again. Too reliant on animatronics. Not enough people.
Yeah.
Cool design of the Death Angels, but it was okay. It's not a bad house.
Yeah.
It's just wasn't scary. It did remind me a little bit of the overuse of the, hey, look at this big thing we built, like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Instead of it being scary.
But that's what you get when you have to work with the IP.
But the thing is, like with something like Ghostbusters, which isn't actually a scary house, although I did get some good scares.
Yeah.
It wasn't a scary house. It's a fun house.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough. But yeah, those are my rankings.
All right. Well, let me get mine out.
Do you want to help?
There we go. All right. So number 1, I have Monstros. Slaughter Cinema and Monstros were 1A and 1B for me for a while. Monstros took it on the second run we went through. It was so scary. And there's a lot of dark scenes in that house.
Especially the first part.
Yeah, the first part. It was just kind of shockingly dark.
For horror nights to take.
Number 2 is Slaughter Cinema. I don't think that's moving. That's rock solid there. I love that house so much. Ghostbusters, number 3. So much fun. There's a big set piece at the end that is great. The actor who played Ray did his dialogue in the beginning without breaking eye contact with me, so that was really fun.
It was intimate.
I had Universal Monsters Bloodlines. It was very Witcher-esque, and I'm a big Witcher fan. Insidious was legitimately scary. That's the next one. Goblin's Feast was just a blast. It had Wicked Growth vibes. Major Suites, a little short, but it's easily the best house they put in the Fast and Furious queue. And we went right in the daytime, so it could be better later at night.
We're gonna try again today.
Yep. Museum Deadly Exhibits. It's only that far down the list because the express line is so bad.
It's opening weekend, and it's a new queue.
Yeah. It's back. You go like through The Simpsons, and the queue just gets backed up.
They'll have it sorted out. It's just it takes a couple weeks to really get it like grease its wheels.
Yeah, and then Triplets of Terror was 9. That top 9 is really close. There's really no bad houses among them. And then we had a really bad run at Quiet Place. I could see how it could be good though. So a couple of our friends said they had a really good run. Like they could, excuse me.
It's the morning. Sorry, guys.
Like they can, you can like shush the scare actors. Like interactive. So you kind of have to know how to go through it. Like
we didn't know that.
You kind of have to know you can do these things. But not a bad house this year, at all. This is a banger year. ScareZones are on the weaker side. There's 2 really good ScareZones.
I think make up.
Yeah, the Surreal and Sinister zones. So Torture Fair and Demon Queens are so good.
They're great. Both of them are awesome.
Yeah, Swamp is a little dark.
It's a crowded area, and it's always been like that. So it's a little. It is always a really cool looking area.
Yeah.
But because it's so narrow, it's always a little too overcrowded. Like the peak times of the night, it's a little tough to even see what is going on.
Yeah.
It's cool. I love the theme of it. I think it's awesome. I love the music that's playing through it. I love the vibe of that. It's just a little tough when it's a lot of people. It's not the zone's fault. It's just that it gets too overcrowded.
Yeah. And then there's Blumhouse. There's not a lot of actors in it, but they are fun. There's nothing like crazy to look at, but the actors make it. And then Duality of Fear is not even a scare zone.
I do like that they're up there a lot.
Yeah, so it's a real Jewish.
Greet you. They greet you into the park. They added some. What was it like the fog?
Fog,
like
but it's just
they're trying to add just some effects to kind of, I guess, like make up.
It's sinister and surreal up on the trusses. There's about 4 guys with chainsaws, and like
Minions is dead.
And then there's like 2 pieces of colored drapery on the trusses. Like last year, Oddfellow had like a cart and a show, and their show is always like it's up on the trusses, and then they go to their scare zones. So that the beginning, I would say there's 4 scare zones this year. You can't consider that a scare zone.
No, this is also, I feel like this is the first time that they can't go into the Minions area.
No, last year they couldn't either.
No, yeah, when you walk in or out that area between basically like the Minions rides and then basically to
New York is just empty.
Well, I'll even say to just the end, like those 2
right to where
rides.
Insidious the food booth is.
Yeah, it's like there's not even lighting.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if they can't because of like Illumination Studios are not allowing it. I don't know. It's just weirdly an empty spot that has usually been filled through the years.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Just spend your time in Torture Fair because it's the best scare zone of all time.
We sat down and just had a blast just watching people.
Yeah. What this year lacks in number of good scare zones, they make up for in the best scare zone.
And it's fun, and there's so much going on in Torture Fair at all times.
Yeah, all time. It's crazy. It's like that's like 2 scare zones in one. So, but with that being said, if you like this spooky content or you like any more Central Florida theme park content, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the bell so you don't miss any more of this content. We will be at this event entirely too much.
We'll be sick of it.
Yeah, you'll be sick of us being sick of it. You're going to see a food video we put out, which also we aimed to do in one shot, and it's going to take place over 2 days because our tummies hurt. I had the damn cheesecake, spoiler alert, and it rocked me.
And it wasn't that the food is bad. Minus the cheesecake.
The cheesecake.
Minus the cheesecake. Oh, sorry. I know it was a cool concept. Cheesecake. It wasn't that it made our stomachs hurt. It was just the amount of food, even though we shared.
Yeah. Just
you don't realize.
It's a lot of
It's
fried.
Overwhelming.
But that's for the next video. This video is done. This opening night video that took place over 3 days is officially done. We are in the Horror Night season, so if you love Horror Nights, stick with us. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. So you don't miss any more. But other than that, we will see you in the next one. Bye.